So say if someone had, let's just say they come to Lagos, they have 2 days, what would you recommend them to do?
Okay, first of all, taste the food.
Yeah.
We have good foods in Nigeria. From the amala, if you don't like swallowing, you can have things like the jollof rice. I'm sure you've heard of the argument between Nigerian versus Ghana jollof, which one is better.
Yeah.
So test jollof, eat good food, and then you can also go for parties, visit the beach. We have good beaches around.
Yeah.
And then we have good lounges and clubs where you can go and entertain yourself.
Yeah.
We also have live bands and shows where you can also go and feed your eyes. And then there are good places where you can also visit, good locations. Go to Banana Island, go to VI, go to Eco Atlantic. There's so many places. So I can tell you for free that 2 days will not be enough for you to tour around Lagos because the experience is top notch.
So tell me a bit about Interswitch, like just for those who don't know, Interswitch Group, just give a bit of a summary about what you guys do.
Okay. So Interswitch is this December makes it 23 years of operations of Interswitch. Interswitch began in December 2002.
Yeah.
And it came from a vision of solving problems, African problems, because the problems of Africa will be solved by Africans. It is particular to our terrain, and someone being our GMD in the person of Mitchell Elegbe, having worked as an engineer, sat down and discovered that there was a problem that needed to be solved, and someone has to step up and solve that problem. And he began to envisage and think of what I need to do to solve this problem, which borders around payments. How do I move cash from one point to the other seamlessly without any hitches? How can I sit in Lagos and send cash to someone in Abuja in a split second? What infrastructure needs to drive that transaction? What is required in terms of engineering to put that process together? So people, processes, tools came together, and then the vision was birthed. So at Interswitch is majorly what we do is payments. But beyond the payments, there are integrations, there are infrastructures that have been put in place, gateways that enable those transactions to work seamlessly. And then we also have customers like the banks that connect to our platforms to ensure that those payments and integrations happen seamlessly. There are also APIs, marketplace that we also deliver to our customers.
Yeah.
So we started as a payment company, but we have gone beyond that. So everything that centers around transaction processing, switching, gateways, APIs, that is what we do at Interswitch.
Okay, cool. So are you guys doing money transfers? Like when you're here, you have mobile banking.
Yes.
You have OPay and all this. I don't want to name some of your competitors, by the way.
I understand.
But you know what I mean. So are you doing those, like enabling those transactions as well?
Yes. Beyond enabling those transactions, we also have our own apps that do that. For example, you mentioned an OPay, for example.
Yeah.
We have our own mobile app called Quick Teller.
Okay.
That is an app for carrying out those transactions. You want to send money, you want to pay for a bill, you want to recharge, you want to shop, you want to travel, you want to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
We also have our Quick Teller app that does the same thing.
Okay.
So I'm saying beyond enabling those parties who connect to our rails and our platforms to process those transactions, we also have something that we have built that does even much more than those things.
That's fantastic. Tell me a bit about customer experience. Why is it important to Interswitch Group